Alright, what's up, YouTube? Back for round 5 of Eternal Weekend Karakas. We are unfortunately 2-2, so probably dead for top 8, playing the rest for fun, and maybe we get some play points and chests on the way out. On the die roll, don't know what we're playing against, but this hand is good regardless. And then we also have a brainstorm if, like, this Dead of Winter or Felidar Retreat are worth nothing. I have a feeling at least one of those two cards will be important at some point in the game. Uh, Rug. Another Delver opponent, so I will take the Delver opponents every day of the week. I'm going to make them daze this. I'd rather them daze this than the Dead of Winter. This also means they can't play a Dreadhorde Arcanist next turn. And I honestly don't care that much about Sylvan Library in the matchup because they are a Lightning Bolt deck. They have like all 4 Lightning Bolts and a Chain Lightning game 1, so it's very hard for me to expect to not be under some amount of life total duress. They did not flip Delver, so you take those. Ideally, I want to see a Thankwaddle. We'll take the Brainstorm, though. Put the tool back. I can definitely see myself wanting to cast Abrupt Decay this turn, but it's probably unlikely. Again, they missed on the Delver. I'm going to blank this Wasteland as much as possible. Now we're okay. They haven't flipped, and they like this is their second line. I'm gonna play Dead of Winter here. This doesn't get forced. We've not presented them anything they can force yet. Force negation, pitch sprite track. Okay, so this is blue red then. That's kind of good for us because that means we don't have to worry about Clothis, Booting Mandrills, Tarmogoyf, any of those. Okay, they flip to Ponder, which kind of the scariest card they could flip, but it's fine. It's fine. We have Abrupt Decay. They do not shuffle. So also curious like they did shuffle the second. They did shuffle the second Ponder. So depending on what they do, and they're fine. I was not in love with that Karakas anyways. That was kind of just there to wasteland. make you use the wasteland. Or hardcast a force if I really want. I think I'm just gonna get the Dread Horde. Those are functionally at this point. These two are functionally the same, but that hits me for 4. This hits me for 3. Need to draw something. This fetch land is also very awkward now because that is a lightning bolt or a delver hit away. It's true name nemesis. Okay, again, like at this point, we're just gathering good information. They have bolt. Another dread horde. Okay. So this has to be another Dead of Winter. And we just then draw a spell. Okay, sometimes that happens. Not a big deal. We just have you have a good plan for sideboard games. So Plague Engineers, Pyroblast. They'll they're blue red, so I'm a little less on from the Ashes because they probably have basics in their deck. Ground seals and carpets, though, I'm for. They don't have Oko, so I'm like in for cutting more Force Wills. They also have a bunch. They're going to be heavier on blast, so I like think Veil is a little less effective in the matchup. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Got everything we would want. This fetch land right now is gonna be a little awkward being reserved for Underground Sea. Or not Underground Sea, Volcanic Island. So I think I just like leading out on the forest, just in case, so I don't have to like if I need to abrupt decay on curve. I'd much rather like abrupt decay, untap into Uro. Okay, there's a wasteland, so I'm trying to gonna reserve right the my gonna get basics. Uro, see if we can hit another land drop. And start to invalidate days quite a bit. Unless they're gonna spend a day's. Getting surgical would kind of suck then, but fine. And again, I'm still happy with the point that this game's at. Especially if they're on double wasteland. Say Dreadhorde Arcanist. Chain Lightning. Okay. All right. Well, the mana's awkward. We're a little bit locked, but it's okay. We have. I'm gonna run out one of these Okos and probably get hit with a force negation, but it's fine. I'm not worried. Submerge. Okay. They could have hard casted that. And they have Chant Lightning and Lightning. Like all they have all these bolts in their deck still. I suppose they're more burn heavy than we are. But like or than Rug typically not us, like Rug typically is, I guess. Misspoke. Um but they have one card in hand. They're gonna go up to 2 from the ponder. I don't get where this burn game plan is gonna go for them. I'm gonna plow this. Now play that into a daze so uh I can Oko in around a daze. And now like their burnout plan is just invalidated. Moto's being weird and the cards are thing. Nice mana base, bro. I make it 3/3 here. In case like they draw a blast. Also, that means you need to have bolt plus threat built off, and then we can just kind of like take threat they would play. And we can Dead of Winter a true name nemesis. Can't Pyroblast it though, because even though we've got 3 of them in our hand, because why is our mana this bad right now? Indra Astro. Red Horde into an open Oko. Seems play this out. I'm gonna name it's name true name whatever true name nemesis is. I know it's Merfolk. I can't remember if it's Merfolk Rogue or whatever. Game's over. Cool. Good talk. Motos stop being weird. I want to change anything. I don't think so. I'm fine with this configuration. Just like to draw red mana though. So I can cast the blasts and not have them stranded in my hand. But it is what it is. Game 3 we're on the draw, so do want to be making sure we keep a hand that is these are the kind of hands we keep and lose. Yeah, this hand's good. The mana is very bad though. I'm bummed the trophy because it's a little less good here than, and I don't want to expose myself to decay that much or to wasteland that much. Like this is an island and one of these is gonna get. I think this is a Trop Underground Sea badge. Two cards on the bottom with pre. Not the edge. They mulligan. So all things considered, maybe I should have bottom Coatl then. It's not going to be turned on. I'm gonna brainstorm now. Tropical Island. So this can actually go get Swamp. I'm gonna play around Stifle though. They don't have Veil of Summers to our knowledge, so I don't have to worry about that. There's a Wasteland. Set us back into this. If they want to play a replacement Dreadhorde here, they can't. Oh, they did not. Huh. So how bad is it for me if I go get can't wait to see what they do with this Wasteland. Play the Coatl. They have 2 cards in hand. I just kind of want to like clog the board, and then I didn't want to play into a Daze there, but I suppose it's going to be hard to play around Daze the coming turns. But now they have to have a Lightning Bolt in their hand. Name Nemesis. Okay, so we can get rewarded for saving this. They have 1 card in their hand. Land, please. Love of God. I'm not playing around. They have Daze. They have Daze. All right, they didn't have the Daze, which I think was the only card we actually lost to there. They have 1 card in hand. Force Will, right on time. So their other card was Lightning Bolt. So like, we're just free to jam. You know, they have literally nothing in hand. Seems pretty good for us. Not even to live in fear of counterspell, a relevant counterspell is great. Yeah, that's how little I am worried about this Oko opponent. Kind of fine with you. I don't think you have Lightning Bolt. And if you have blast, like we couldn't stop a blast on the Oko no matter what. Last turn. Zero. Opponent's at 13. 3, 6. Now I'll force it. That I'll force. So we created a brainstorm of force wall for a lightning bolt for their entire hand in Mayoko. When we're gonna escape an Uro. So I actually probably should have made an elk the other turn instead of making a food and turned one of the ice fangs into an elk. But in the grand scheme, I don't think it actually takes. I don't think it actually does take a turn off the clock. Fire a removal spell at random from my hand onto that Delver, and then attack for lethal. And just like that, we are a very, very medium 3-2. We're the Delver deck now. All right, that'll do it for round 5. Be back for round 6. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Fencing Brick. There it is. Name above. Then the links will be in the video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys for round 6.